What's going on, my fellow farmer brothers and sisters? Happy Sunday to you all. I am just here to shoot the shit a little bit today and talk about a little bit of what I got going on and what I actually just went and picked up. Nothing major, but good deal, good price, so stay tuned. Alright, so today I don't really have any projects going on. I think I'm just gonna kind of take the today off. I decided really just need one of those days. But my buddy Jared actually turned me on to a listing on Facebook Marketplace for a couple of front wheel weights. So I went ahead and contacted the guy, made a deal, and went and picked them up. Set of front weights, $100. Couldn't really beat it. Spin the camera around, show you what I picked up. So here they are. Like I said, set of front weights. I could throw on the 450 or, yeah, probably the 450s, because the 300 really isn't going to do a ton of work anymore in its day. But anyway, $100, really couldn't beat it. Nice guy. He actually has a 450 gasser sitting on the property that hasn't run in years. And he's also got an M sitting there that hasn't run in years. Extremely straight sheet metal on that 450, I mean the M. Really nice condition. He said it pops out a fifth, you know, and it's road gear, of course, common for the M's and stuff to do. But anyway, so long story short, I gave him a card and just told him, hey, you know, if you decide you want to unload the M or the 450, obviously let me know. I'd be interested in grabbing a hold of it. So anyway, but he said some guys in Michigan have actually contacted him about these weights as soon as he put these things up and posted them. And they were like, yeah, these weights here bring like $300 in Michigan, and you know, they wanted him to ship them and stuff. And yeah, I didn't realize you guys in Michigan had to pay that much money for these weights out there. You know, he asked me what I thought of the price, and I'm like, I mean, honestly, I said your price was fair. I said anywhere between 100 200 bucks is what they're going for around here. Sometimes $1.25. I said, so no, it was more than fair, the price you were asking. So that's why I grabbed them up. So anyway. But yeah, I got so many projects going on around here. It's ridiculous. Yeah, whew, where do I even start? All right, so for a company, I decided to put an engine in for them. They had a guy who apparently ran the oil a little low in the V6 in this thing, and oh my lord, there's a lot of shit on these newer trucks to take apart. So this is the old engine, 6 quarts of oil. You know, capacity. It had a little less than 2 when I got a hold of it, so I'm not sure how long they ran it like that. So I went ahead and I found a company to get another engine from. This one has 49,000 miles on it. It's a guaranteed engine. It's guaranteed, I think they gave it like a 3-year guarantee on that thing, on the motor, which is crazy for a motor, you know, from a salvage yard. But the company was out of Virginia. I can't remember what they were called. But yeah, they took all the information and found this one, and since it went to a business, they shipped it for free. Kind of be nice if they give us little guys that kind of deal like they do big businesses. You know, I could benefit from having stuff like this shipped free. But anyway, I got this motor out the other day, that one, and now I got to put this one in. But I'll tell you one thing, I dismantled the front. This is a 2020 Dodge Ram 1500 Classic. This is the you know, it's just 2-wheel drive, half-ton. But easiest way to get these motors out is to completely basically strip the front end off the best you can and pull it out. But obviously, if anybody knows these trucks, they know that Dodge set the motor way back underneath that cowl. So trying to get straps around this thing to pull it out and get it up and get it loose, yeah, it's not fun. Not fun at all. But I went ahead and I took apart, you know, a little strut underneath, the cross member underneath there, just give a little extra clearance, because these things got these goofy ass oil pans on them. I'll take you over and show you. So yeah, it's got that goofy little drop down right there, that extra piece. Very odd oil pans on these things. Maybe I can show it better here, right there. The way that drops down like that. Let's just say that likes to get hung up on everything. I'm trying to get that out, but yeah, I'll work on getting that back in there. But like I said, the amount of wiring you gotta disconnect. I mean, this company sold us the engine with the wiring harness and everything out of the truck. I mean, this thing has got everything connected to it, every sensor, every plug to go to the computer, everything. So I mean, that made it easier per se than unplugging everything off the actual engine. But oh my lord, there's so much to do on these. So, but yeah, the reason I had to pull that engine out was because that one started to it sounds like a wrist pin, was starting to clatter up a little bit. So it was every so often it would quiet down a little bit, and then it would spur right back up and sound like somebody dumping yeah, as it was said, a couple spoons in the garbage disposal. So yeah, she was unfortunately ready to come out. Anyway, so that's one of my projects I'm into. The other project was, I'm getting ready to actually, no, I haven't released a video yet. I'm going to go ahead and put the video up. But anyway, I did the brakes on the 450 diesel. So now she has brakes because it didn't have no brakes at all. When you see the video, you'll see why on the other side, why I didn't have any brakes. But yeah, let's just say the first day I brought this home and I got it off the trailer and I tapped on the brakes pedals after I was backing this thing down. Let's just say she didn't want to stop too easy. So I kind of let her roll. So, but anyway, I did give this thing a little tune up. I did put some plugs and all in it. Cap rotor. Took the wires off the 300 and stuck them in here. And good lord, these wasps, man, I tell you, they're terrible out here. Where the hell did he go? Look at that little shit. Get out of here, punk. I'll spray your ass in a minute. But the bees have been absolutely horrendous this year. They're everywhere. I'm sure you guys are probably dealing with the same thing. Anyway, so let's get back to it. So anyway, I went ahead and did the brakes, did the tune-up on it. The only other issue that I'm having, which I'm kind of bummed out about, is I went ahead and I degreased over here a little bit and washed it off just to kind of show where the oil leak was actually coming from. And of course, it's coming out of the governor arm shaft right here. And most likely the seal behind there is done for. As you see, it just drips like a sieve. You can see how much oil it leaks out. From what I understand, the only way to fix that is to fully dismantle this injection pump. So obviously, if I don't know what all specialty tools are going to be required on my end that I don't have to fix that shaft. But I'd like to see if I could try to fix it, because yeah, unless I'm going to start a GoFundMe for get you guys to help me send this pump out somewhere and get it rebuilt. Yeah, just to say it's a little pricey. So I don't know. Kind of got my gears turning. Maybe I'll see if you guys will help me out getting this diesel together. But anyway, so yeah, that's the issue I got going on with the diesel. Is really the seal right here for the shaft for the governor. That's actually what's really causing the major drip. And then obviously I got to rebuild the primary pump, because that is putting a little diesel into the oil. So that's not really so bad. It's just that right there has got me bummed out where the leak is. Like I said, because I heard they're a real pain if you don't have the tools. So, but anyway, other than that, you know, she's coming along. Oh, and I did order the new shaft for the brake and the clutch. You know, take care of that. That's a pretty serious wobble. So I do have a new shaft for that to put in, and I did order also a new hydraulic pump touch control filter. I pulled this out and whew, it was crushed, it was cracked, it was twisted, it was split all over the place. Let's just say she was in bad shape. So anyway, so yeah, I got a new one of those coming as well. So once I get everything, I will do a video pulling that out and replacing that and filling her back up with some Hydran and getting it back together. So yeah, it's kind of funny. I noticed on Gino, you know, farmall fanatic, I know you guys know him. Good guy. But it's actually funny, he just put out a video on a rollover plow that he just got a hold of. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, son of a bitch. That's what I've been looking for, a rollover plow, like a 3 bottom, for probably about 9 months now. And it's really funny that I've been looking for one and he ended up finding one at an auction. Hey, you know what? Awesome score, man. I'm glad to see you got one. You know, definitely keep a hold of it and put that thing together, put the hydraulic cylinder in it needs, because like I said, it's good to have. But that's what I want to get for one of these. I've been looking for one of those rollover plows. Can't really find them. I've been finding like 4 and 5 bottom, and you know, they're asking anywhere it's upward up, you know, almost 5 grand for those things, and I don't need one that big. A 3, you know, bottom is fine for this thing. So anyway, so that's the deal on the 450, on this 450 here, and then doing the engine in this truck, and then the other 450, I had to put that on pause only because of the fact that I can't really get it out of here right now with this truck right here in my way. So I'm kind of stuck for the moment as far as pulling that other 450 out. But I am going to, I got into everything on it, and the clutch, I mean, everything actually moves on it really good now. Everything shifts on it. The only thing is still the torque amplifier. It's engaging, but it seems like the clutch disc is slipping. So I'm not sure if it's the little planetary gears, if it's, now I got a yellow jacket out here. Good Lord, get out of here. I'm not sure if it's something in the planetary gears, like in the little springs inside there. I haven't had a chance to, I pulled the covers off of it, and I pulled off the, you know, the belt pulley pump and all that. And I got that freed up, so I got the arm moving, so that engages now. It was just froze. And but I did pull the covers, and I mean the oil inside that torque amplifier is really bad. I mean it's pretty much like a rusty water more than it's oil. So I may go ahead and I may drain that and fill it up with some Hydran. Obviously a lot of guys don't realize that it's made to be Hydran in there, not gear oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up and then take it for another quick little run around here with the covers off, just to see how it acts and how it engages. And if it still spins up a little bit, like it's been doing, then it's going to end up needing the torque amplifier for it. I mean, it could just be the clutch discs in it, so I'm not sure exactly what, but I need to see it kind of in motion and see what it's doing, then I'll figure that out. Once I figure that out, and then that's going to put me to the next level as far as what I'm going to do on that 450. So I'm kind of tossing around right now if I want to leapfrog between that one and the 300, because the 300 is pretty much, all I gotta do is just finish descaling it, clean it up, primer, painter, and start putting it back together, and I can bring that thing back out. So I'm kind of kicking around. I want to get the 300 done and over with, and push the 450 more towards, like, you know, like a little bit of farting around with it in the summertime, and then make it more like in a fall project, more in a winter project, depending if I got to replace that amplifier or not. So I'm kind of torn on that one right now. So I don't know, maybe you guys give me your feedback. What would you rather see me do? Get that 300 up and running and paint it and out the door, or you want to see me finish up on the 450, then get on the 300? And I know. You guys have asked me about the Cub. Trust me, the Cub's coming next. I'm just out of room. We got some big plans to hopefully get a building in soon, because that's what I need. So I can get all the tractors lined up in a row and I can work on them all at the same time. But it just hasn't been in the cards as of yet. But I'm hoping very soon. I'm hoping soon it'll happen. But anyway, and then after I get all those done, the Dodge Ram, it's going, you know, because PA, we have our yearly inspections for everything, and it's getting inspected this month. Once I get the inspections done, I'm going to go ahead and start putting that supercharger on that Dodge Ram. So that should be a kind of cool video. I want to see how, I want to see the difference it makes with towing some of these, you know, tractors on these trailers and stuff like that, putting that supercharger on there, because I've noticed a lot of videos out there. You really can't find anyone like the 08 year Dodge Rams with the Hemis with superchargers on them, pulling things. There's no videos. I don't see anything out there. So I figure, you know what the hell? Let's put a supercharger on there. Well, it's a Pro Charger, but let's put one on there and let's see what happens. Let's see if it makes this thing tow even better. So kind of curious, because I do have that thing that I pull. Yeah, I'll take a quick little walk this way, kind of give you guys a little gist of what this beast is. Say, I got all the slides in right now. It's got 5 slide outs on it, but yeah, that's a 43-foot fifth wheel right there. That's a monster trailer. Thing's got like a 12,000 pound tongue weight on it. I mean, not tongue weight, 12,000 pound dry weight on it as far as the weight on that thing. So I mean, hell, that Hemi, you know, that 5.7 pulls it, you know, and everything runs good. I mean, that airbags and all stuck under the back, that thing doesn't drop an inch. I mean, that thing holds up beautifully, you know, hauling this thing. But I want to give it a little extra oomph. It's time to, you know, give it some more balls, I guess you could say. Anyway, yeah, apparently the bees are all over the place. I got them all inside the pin box for the trailer and everything. Good Lord. Anyway, so once I get all of that stuff done that I mentioned, I still have the 300 utility in the other shed that I'm going to end up jumping back on. I'll probably jump on that 300 utility and the Cub at the same time. I'm going to make those a duo and get those things wrapped up, because I'm hoping by then maybe I'll have the building, because I'm going to get that other 300 utility with the backhoe and the front loader in there, and I'm going to start working on that backhoe, and I want to start getting that thing together. So none of the projects are forgotten. I just need space to do them all. So I did put out a GoFundMe once about a year ago trying to get some help, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to put a building up, and I wanted to bring in some of these kids from the 4-H's and stuff like that, and you know, a couple of kids around who were interested in working on some of the old tractors, kind of teach the new generation. I wanted to you know, put a building up and then have a few of them come by, you know, their dads, their moms, whoever, teach them how to do some stuff, get them, you know, find an old Cub, find something for them to wrench on, and teach them how to restore shit, you know. Be nice to pass that down a little bit. So, but like I said, I need the building for that, and unfortunately that GoFundMe, I think, went cold. I didn't get a dime out of it. So I mean, it is what it is, you know. Money's hard right now, it's rough. So I wasn't putting it out there, you know, trying to beg anybody for money. I was just putting it out there just to get a little help, just so I can kind of help give back. But anyway, it is what it is, no big deal. So yeah, but if there's a millionaire out there watching my video, hey, I won't turn you down, you know. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, that's gonna be it for this video. Like I said, it was just short, sweet. It's kind of going over some projects here, some ideas, some things I got going on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in the shop that I wanted to show you. I'm gonna look, my hands are atop the camera. Sorry, my arm's starting to go numb. Trying to think if there's anything else in there I want to show you guys. Let me hit pause. I'm going to walk inside. I'm going to see, because I feel like there was something else I was going to show you. So let me go take a look. Yeah, like I said, I feel like there was something, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. I don't know. I did restore one of the touch control units for the 450, and I got one of those ready to rock and roll. So picked that up off of eBay for a fairly cheap price, and got that thing up and running. You know, flip this around. Pick up some powder coat for the fast hitch and stuff like that. Got it in a cream, so that was pretty close to what the color was that I was looking for those 3-point adapters and all that stuff. So anyway, so I'll be doing a video on the powder coating. Let's see, what else did I do? Well, I built a new arm for my engine crane, so built a longer arm for it. A little bit heavier steel, because the original one that came on this, the original one that came on here was probably about, I don't know, 30 inches long or something like that. It was pretty damn small. Actually, here's the other original right here. I have it hanging on the backside, but she was short. I wanted one a little bit longer, a little bit more of a reach, so I went ahead and fabbed this up the other day real quick, and you know, welded everything together, all new brackets and all in there, and yeah, so that actually worked really good for pulling that engine out. Other than that, except for I want to hide some of my mess, because I have shit everywhere from doing the work on that Dodge Ram. But anyway, I did break the covers loose, like I said, for the torque converter and everything, the torque amplifier. I mean, the clutch disc and all, you know, it's still got some life to it, but when you put it in, engage the torque amplifier, you just hear spinning. So I'm not sure, like I said, it could be that mucky ass mess of what used to be oil in there. It could be the clutch disc itself spinning. So anyway, so I'm gonna have to figure it out and see if I can get everything working on her. So like I said, I got the arm and everything straightened out on there, so that engages now. Got the starter back working again, so I might switch that back in there and put the 300s back in it. But other than that, yeah, all right, guys. Well, I guess that's about it, because I feel like there was something else. I knew there was something else. I just don't remember what it was. I got too much going on. Anyway, well, let me know if you guys want to see me wrap up and do the rest on this 450, or if you want to see me just go ahead and get this 300 together first. And then we'll jump back into this thing a little more in depth once I decide if I'm pulling that amplifier out of here or not. So yeah, just give me your opinion. And like I said, I know, and the Cub's coming. I promise it's coming. I said it was coming about 8 months ago and it didn't come, but it's coming, I promise. So I will make sure that I do a video on putting that cub back together, because believe it or not, the cub is sitting back back in there. Yeah, I'll just kind of put it back in there in its pieces, just so that way nothing happens to it right now. So anyway, all right, well, anyway, again, I thank you guys for watching. It's greatly appreciated. So if you can make sure you like, subscribe, and share, that's really appreciated. And yeah, I may go inside, watch me some YouTube videos, and just chill out the rest of the day. Kind of think I'm done working for the week. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, guys, and hope you have a great weekend.